If you've listened to some of my earlier episodes of Tricks of the Trademark or watched some of my earlier videos on ericpelton.tv, you probably know that I make quite a few musical references and I love to listen to live music. I've been blessed over the years to be able to work with a lot of clients that are in the music industry, whether they're performers, producers, music labels, music websites, all different aspects of the industry to help protect their brands. And this is a topic that I've covered before, but it's been a while and I keep getting questions about it, about do bands and performers need trademark registration? Well, just like any other brand, they can strongly benefit from it. So it's not a necessity. Nobody has to register a trademark, but it's a tremendous value to both protect you from someone else trying to come after a name and giving you tools if someone else copies your name. We, find that many musical artists overlook this step and fail to protect, and that it can lead to problems. And of course, since music today is so widely transacted online and social media and music platforms, that the way people search for it and find the music is the brand name, right? That's an integral part. So having a registration gives you tremendous tools if others are misusing a name or use another musical name that's too close to yours. So this is a really, really valuable tool to have a registration to get a much easier and cheaper time doing takedowns on music platforms, whether it's Apple, Amazon, Spotify, whatever, you name it. Having the registration gives you a very, very valuable tool. Another way this comes up is when people have stage names or performance names. So you don't even have to be a band. If you're just an individual artist, but you're using a stage name, it's very valuable to protect that name because that is a brand. I mean, that is the definition of what a brand is. And even if you're performing under your own name and it's not a stage name, there still could be value in registering and protecting that name, just like there is for an athlete, just like it's valuable for Tom Brady to protect Tom Brady's name in case somebody's misusing it online or trying to profit off of it. The same holds true for Taylor Swift or Jimmy Buffett or Mick Jagger or whoever. Of course, the same holds true for any musical band, as we've discussed. If this topic intrigues you, I encourage you to read more. I wrote an article a couple of years ago about the trademark empires of Jimmy Buffett and Taylor Swift and how more and more, well-known musicians are taking advantage of trademark protection. But we're seeing is that more and more local musicians or musicians who are still doing it for profit, for career choices, but not nationally recognized perhaps yet, are not doing this and taking advantage of trademark registration. And that's where we're trying to get the word out more as to these benefits and values. If you're a musician or you just have more questions about this topic, you can find more information in my book, Building a Bold Brand, at buildingaboldbrand.com, or search for it on Amazon. Or, you can drop a comment or a question here or find me at ericpelton.com. But there is lots of information about special categories of concern for trademark protection. And I would say this fits perfectly into one of those types of special categories where musicians want to think about it even more and in a little bit different way than a retail business or a professional business or some other type of traditional trademark brand. I had one comment come in already. What about album names or song names? And I would say, for super famous albums and songs like Pink Floyd and the Beatles and Jimmy Buffett, they're going to turn those album names and some of their popular song names or phrases into brands where they sell apparel or posters or other merchandise. For the vast majority of musicians and bands, an album name or a song name, it falls more under copyright protection and really just need to focus on protecting the artist name or the band's name. But every situation is unique. That's why it's good to work with an expert.